Hey, you guys, it's us.
Good morning,
Yeah,
everyone.
before we get started here yet, today is not a good day for me, so Phil's gonna take over the race. All you guys know, I put out a post yesterday that I was in the ER, so
What happened, man?
I'm still high on that morphine shot I got. So,
Yeah, that would do it.
but
Did you have
yeah,
back problems again, or
that's the whole story. As you
back
can
problems again, or
as you can tell. Oh man, I'm still out of it. So
that's okay. That's okay.
Phil's gonna take over. So let's go.
So today we're going to be talking about 1940.
To tell you the truth, I didn't do any research.
That's okay.
Okay, so
I mean, not a lot of things happened here in America.
not in Korea. Yeah, they're they're starting the Korea War.
That was 1950, not 40.
I thought it was in the 40s,
World War II was starting in Europe.
in 1940.
hmm
Okay, see, I'm out of it.
Yep.
I got.
So
Go ahead.
this is also a history. We did make history in America because for the first time in American history, a president won a third term.
Oh yeah, that's right. Wasn't it? Oh,
Franklin Delano Roosevelt.
yeah, Roosevelt. Because he acted the law.
Well, because
War.
the reason why he was so beloved was because number one, he helped us get out of the Great Depression. Already things were on the mend for the Great Depression. We were pulling ourselves out of there. Number two, he put in so many social safety nets that we still rely on today to protect
But,
our lowest and middle class families.
but in American history, wasn't that the second time a president that ran a third term? I remember there was
First,
one more.
well, I think he was the first one to win. Uh, I know Teddy Roosevelt
Yeah.
ran for a third term, but he ran as an independent. This is
Yeah.
the same one that won a third term in the same party.
And now President Trump is trying to act that law into place
Well,
again.
the reason why I forget which amendment it is, exists is because the Republicans don't want another FDR in place.
Yeah, but isn't that rule that if a president who is the president, and if they have a war, they could run a third term
No,
war?
no, because even during times of war, we still have had elections.
That's that is true, but there is,
We have never once not held an election, even in times of war.
but there is something in the like Constitution or something for the.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that, but we have never not once not held an election, even in times of war. We even reelected Lincoln in the middle of the Civil War.
And he, yeah, but didn't Lincoln, people
He
wanted
died
him to.
shortly after his second term started.
I mean, people
He died
wanted.
shortly after his second term started.
In my history books, I remember the people wanted Lincoln to run for third term, but he turned it down.
He didn't even have a chance to run for a third term because he was killed shortly after his second.
Really, I remember
hmm
there was a president that the people wanted them to run a third term, but he turned it down. I forgot what
Teddy
president.
Roosevelt. Teddy Roosevelt did.
Oh, really?
He wanted to run for the third term, but he ran as an independent, and that's what pissed a lot of people off
Okay.
because he said that the Republican Party that I knew is too extreme now.
That's nothing compared to right now.
He at least had the foresight to say, "Hey, I'll run as an independent."
Yeah, but what do you think about that? If President Trump came and goes, I'm going to run again, but as an independent.
We should invoke the 25th Amendment then. If a president is not fit for the duties of the presidency,
But
then he should be removed from office.
but
As of right now, I don't trust his mental capabilities.
but don't they have to vote on it in Congress?
If the Democrats hold the House and the Senate, it's a pretty easy vote.
But we gotta wait. We gotta wait for this November to see.
We gotta wait until next November, yeah, but
Oh, I thought it was this November.
no, next November.
In 2026?
Yeah, midterms of 2026.
2025. That's what I heard.
No, there's special elections that are happening this year, but 2026 is the exact halfway point. So
But then what is this all about? I've been watching ads on TV. Go, you got to vote in November of 20.
oh, that probably is just local elections, more than likely, or state elections.
And because of the Republicans in Texas, they're trying to redraw the map.
See that the reason why they're doing that is because of next year. They want to redistrict it for next year.
Yeah, because they're afraid because Democrats are beating every single Republican right now.
We're not going to try and talk about politics. I was just pointing out the fact that for the first time in American history, a president won the third term in 1940.
But that is part of the politics.
I know. It's all politics because you know what? The reason why he won a third term is because politics actually did something for the lower and middle classes.
Well,
It
guys,
actually did something to get us out of.
I am going to do a live stream on politics one time.
Yeah.
It
Well,
looks like I have to.
but think about all the things he put in place. Medicaid, Medicare,
Mhm.
Social Security,
Yeah.
a federal pension plan.
And now that's all gone.
Mostly.
Or most of it. So, but I'm not going to get into that. We're
We're not going
gonna,
to go into that, but
But-
I mean, that's the reason why he won a third term is because everything worked and everyone liked it.
yeah, as a Republican or independent.
That even the Republicans liked it. I
That
think it
was
was
a good
maybe
idea.
4 years before that in 1936 when he won, he had 80% of the House as Democrats and 80% of the Senate as Democrats
So,
because the policies were working.
but I guarantee next year, Democrats are going to be.
Let me see here. There may have been something else passed in 1940.
Yeah, that's some kind of act. I know.
Hang on. Oh, okay. It was in the next year.
Oh, 1941.
Yeah. So
Okay. So how long did the war last?
well, we won't get into it today, but in 1941, we were starting to ramp up for war.
Yeah. And I forgot how long did it last? I forgot everything in history class. That was a long time ago.
So as the war intensified, we were starting to send more and more materiel to Europe,
Yeah, to our allies.
to our allies, specifically because there was only one left, pretty much,
Yeah.
in Europe
Yeah.
at the time. Because in 1940, Poland had already been overrun by Nazi Germany.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, to that. Yeah, to that.
In 1940, Germany also saw the conquer of Norway,
Mm-hmm.
Denmark, Belgium, Holland, and France.
Okay.
All of those countries went to the Germans.
All right. So.
And then came probably, in my opinion, the biggest pre-American involvement
Mm-hmm.
conflict of World War II, the most crucial conflict of World War II.
Okay.
Shortly after, in July, from July to October of 1940, Britain was under constant attacks by the Luftwaffe, the German Air Force. And because of their advanced use of radar, the British held them off, even though facing extreme odds, the British held. And it was actually a stroke of luck that changed the tide of the battle. Because in late September, early October 1940,
Mm-hmm.
the RAF the Royal Air Force was just being pulverized into oblivion, pretty much, because of the constant raids from the Luftwaffe.
Yeah, I bet.
I think one estimate shows perhaps a week away from surrendering.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even think that. I think they were maybe days away, not even a week away from completely giving up.
Hell yeah.
But on a stroke of luck, one of the nighttime raids hit a London suburb.
Wow.
This prompted the RAF to launch Lancaster bombers to go to Berlin
Okay.
and drop bombs on Berlin. This enraged Adolf Hitler so much that he basically told the entire Luftwaffe, don't even focus on the RAF, focus on the residential neighborhoods, thereby allowing the RAF to exist and thrive once more.
Okay.
And pretty much ending the battle.
Yeah. I did not know that. Well, I did, but I forgot it.
I think it's, I mean, when you're talking about a razor's edge margin of victory,
Yeah, there was a thin margin of victory. It was
I
rough.
mean, you're talking that close to Britain capitulating.
But it was luck.
No, it was divine intervention, I think.
Yeah, you can say that, but I would say it was luck.
In my experience, there's no such thing as luck.
I think
Things happen for a reason. But another thing that crucially happened in 1940, the German code machine known as Enigma was broken. Enigma was broken. This is brilliantly illustrated in the new movie, The Imitation Game.
For the people that doesn't know what Enigma is, can you explain?
So Enigma was a very, I mean, extremely advanced code machine that the Germans used to send messages to one another. And at every single night at midnight, it would change to a different code. So you would type in one thing, it would punch out another thing. But there was a machine that actually cracked that code the British developed, thanks to a young mathematician by the name of Alan Turing. And yeah, that pretty much derailed everything in the water. We can tell which raids were coming, which convoys were going to be attacked in the Battle of the Atlantic. I mean, it really changed the tide of the war in the British's favor.
So you're telling me that it saved a lot of lives.
Heck of a lot of lives.
That's sweet. That's cool.
But even then, I mean, yeah, they knew what was coming, but there was a time in 1942 to 1943 that the U-boats were sinking ships so much that it probably was a couple of weeks, maybe even a week away from starving Britain out of the war.
Okay.
They were starving people so much.
That's horrible.
But that's how successful the U-boats were.
Let's go to
and then obviously the conquering of France, Belgium, Holland,
all that.
And everyone forgets about the unforgotten one, the forgotten invasion of 1940, and that was the invasion of Norway.
Okay.
Damn. But it was more economical for that one, because they want to get more of the ore deposits from their Swedish allies and be able to find it or keep the war machine going, pretty much.
Okay. Very interesting.
Mm-hmm. And then this was probably I think it was only the second time in history that the modern Olympics was not held.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, they canceled it that year.
They canceled it that year, as well as 1944.
Yeah.
Those are the only two of three modern Olympics that have not been.
And isn't the third one the Tokyo one? When we had that COVID year?
Well, it was just postponed. It wasn't necessarily canceled, but it was postponed for a year later for sure.
Yeah, but
the only other one that was canceled was in World War One. I think that was 1916.
Okay.
Because 1912 was the Stockholm Olympics. Yeah, I think 1916.
Okay.
They did not have it because of World War One.
Cool.
What do you want to know about sports and stuff like that in 1940?
I know it was like prices were high back then too, right? Because of
I'm sorry?
Prices.
Prices were going down actually from the Great Depression.
Yeah, even at wartime.
Well, because we were actually producing a lot more than we were ramping up things for war, so things were starting to come down because our production was going up.
And weren't women a very important part that year? All the men went to war, but all the women stayed and helped.
That was later in the war. So right now in 1940, um, having a volunteer army.
Mm-hmm.
So anyone want to? They didn't start conscription, I think, until 1940, 41, or no, 41, 42, somewhere in there.
Okay.
So they didn't draft people until 42, I think.
Okay.
Because
So,
I mean, we didn't enter the war until late in the next year.
yeah.
It might as well have been 1942 at that point.
So we were going into recession also, right?
No, we were coming out of the Great Depression. There was no recession because if the more you produce, the more it improves your GDP and produces everything. The more you produce, the better it is for the economy.
Okay.
The reason why the Great Depression was so catastrophic was because everyone lost their homes and jobs.
And that was horrible.
Mm-hmm. But we were slowly coming out of that.
It looks like we might be going back to that right now.
Well, the events that led up to the Great Depression, kind of similar.
Yes, it is.
Very similar, I would say.
So how much were homes dug in the day in 1940?
In 1940,
It has to be a ridiculous amount, like cheap, cheaper than now.
the median price of a house was $2,938. But keep in mind,
Keep in mind that was the 1940.
so
The money back then is worth more than
so here's $1,368 for a year. So technically, if you save 2 years worth of income, you can buy a house.
That's it.
That's it.
Man, that's pretty cheap for back in the day.
So the 2300 or 2600 or whatever it is to buy a house, that's about 64,000 in today's dollars. You can't even buy it. I don't think you can even buy an apartment, a condo in that with that money.
There's no way you can buy a condo or a home for that price right now.
I can maybe buy a shack.
Not even.
No, I can buy a shack. Make that
Not
into a
in
home.
California. I can tell you that much.
I can just get one of those pre-built shacks from. I can get one of those pre-built shacks from the local farm store. Use that.
Yeah, but how you gonna?
And I know there are more than enough campers that are cheaper than that, but I'm not going to be living in no camper.
Electricity, water, and stuff like that.
That's the reason why a lot of campers nowadays have solar panels
to
charge the batteries.
That is true.
But still, I mean, what you're looking at for 64,000. I mean, you can get a pretty decent sized camper for that money.
Yeah, you can.
That's about it. That's about the only living quarters you can have.
Yeah. So yeah.
But we won't go into the details of the Great Depression. But we're slowly coming out of it. Slowly coming out of it. It won't be until the end of World War II that we're completely out of the effects of the Great Depression. All right. Oh, yeah. In 1940, the NFL had the largest margin of victory ever in a game, championship or otherwise.
Really?
Largest blowout in any game.
Really?
The NFL championship in 1940 was against was the Chicago Bears against the Washington, at that time, Redskins. And they Bears proceeded to win 73-0.
What?
73-0.
Who the hell was on that Bears team?
Well, George Halas was the coach.
Okay. Hall of Fame coach. They have to have a Hall of Fame QB. If that happens.
Let's see here.
There's no way. Good God, that's a big margin. Guys, did you know about this, people? Because, man, the highest scoring I ever saw in my life was 2 years ago.
That was probably that Dolphins-Broncos game a couple.
Yes, that was what I was going to say. That was the highest scoring game I ever saw in my life. And the Broncos scored like 64 points.
No, the Dolphins scored on the Broncos 70 points.
Did it?
Mm-hmm.
But didn't the Miami Dolphins defense let Denver score a lot of points?
They scored like 20 points.
Oh, I think it was more than that.
Yeah. So the 2023, the Miami Dolphins beat the Denver Broncos 70-20.
That is.
So
yeah, I remember watching that game.
Bears did have a Hall of Fame quarterback.
Who was that?
Sid Luckman.
Ooh, Sid. Yeah, I remember watching games.
Sid Luckman.
He was good. He did revolutionize the passing game.
Mm-hmm.
Without him, we would not have a passing game.
Bill Osmanski was the leading rusher that day. Osmanski.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
It's a good Polish name right there. But it was more. It's still the largest margin of victory ever.
Yeah, of course, because it was 72-0.
73-0.
That's insane.
11 total touchdowns scored.
That's insane. But the competition was horrible back in the day. So.
Well, the Bears also felt slighted and insulted as well from a previous loss earlier in the season.
Okay.
So they took it personally. Actually, there's a famous quote, an event that happened the day before the game. Basically, the defense was running roughshod all over the offense.
Mm-hmm.
And they were wanting to tear everything down. They wanted to rip everything out of the ground and just like they had rabies or something like that. They're just foaming at the mouth. And George Halas said, "Take it easy, guys. We'll let you go like that tomorrow."
Mm-hmm.
So we'll call the practice early. Go in the showers. Enjoy yourselves. Let it all hang out tomorrow. The results speak for themselves.
Yep.
Let's see here.
What else in the
Who won the World Series in 1940?
I'm damn sure it wasn't the Cubs.
I know that. The Cincinnati Reds.
Yeah, the Reds,
Mm-hmm.
man, cool. You know what? I do listen to some music from the
Mm-hmm.
1940s.
Oh yeah, this was big and like big band and
Yeah, it's like it was. The music was great. Also, if you guys like the old kind of music, like I.
mm,
So anything else, Phil? About
um. Let me see here. Well, the 1940 Stanley Cup was won by the New York Rangers.
Oh wow!
Mm-hmm.
Did,
Against the
did,
Toronto Maple Leafs.
did hockey back in the day?
Yeah, the NHL's been around since 1927.
Good lord! Damn. Okay, nice. I did not
Mm-hmm.
know that.
Mm-hmm. Originally, there was only just 6 teams.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not a big
Montreal.
hockey fan, so
It was Montreal, Boston, New York, Toronto, Detroit, and Chicago.
yeah, doesn't it get cold in those countries and states?
Gets a little bit cold, but you're also inside a lot of the time. So
I wonder why the NHL never has a stadium that's open outside.
because you would have to put it in Edmonton or someplace up north where it doesn't have the effect of climate change.
True, but can't they just put like cold coils under the ice to keep it?
You need refrigeration in order to keep it cold.
I mean, like even
You
in
need like a
Chicago where it gets
I
super.
forget how they exactly do it, but it's like a refrigeration unit.
Okay.
There are times where it gets super cold. But it doesn't stay like that often enough for it to be consistent.
Yeah, how does that work? You know,
But you do, I know a lot of hockey does have like outdoor events nowadays.
I mean, look at the ice skaters. They skate outside on the ice where they make an ice rink.
Oh yeah, I mean it's still done outside. It's just not consistent enough to the point where you can actually do it.
I mean,
It's not consistently cold enough.
we don't have the technology to figure that out.
The problem is that it would take so much energy to keep it cold and frozen in perfect condition that it would basically be easier to do it indoors.
Yeah, but wouldn't it be great if you play hockey outdoors? It
I
would.
think it's I think hockey's built for outdoors in the wintertime. Personally, I think it's made for the outdoors in
Yeah,
wintertime.
it seems more fun if you get to see it outside in the cold.
Yeah, especially if your hockey rink is up on the mountains or in the
Yeah,
woods or something like that.
that'd be awesome.
I think hockey's made for that. But the problem is climate change.
You know what this? You know what our government says? Climate change is awful,
Yeah, well,
which I don't agree with.
if you want to call it bull, there's a place where you can sit too.
Yeah, I truly believe in climate change. I do, and we gotta take care of the Earth. This is the only planet that we have. Nobody's gonna go to Mars, people. Nobody's gonna go to Mars. So let's keep the Earth.
Not if I have any say in it. I don't want Elon Musk. If he does Put him on a flying dildo of a spaceship that he has.
Now, hey, now, let's let's keep that rhetoric.
Send his ass there. I don't care.
Let's keep the rhetoric. Stand by.
Hey, in 1940, it was the U.S. against the Nazis.
And that was that.
Yes.
I acknowledge
Now
that.
we're seeing. Now we're just seeing it differently. It's happening to us now.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So, but
I'll just put it at that.
yeah, so yeah, let's put it as that.
My grandfathers, your grandfathers, all fought to fight a common enemy. Although yours was a little bit different. It was a little bit after World War II, but
Yeah. My grandfather was fighting in the Korean War.
yeah, it's a little bit after World War II.
Actually, my grandfather didn't go to the army, but my grandfather's brothers went.
Yeah.
My grandfather was the youngest child out of 4 boys.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, my dad had 3 uncles before my grandpa. So, but all 3 went, but not my grandfather. He was still a young guy, but
Right.
he had injuries, so the army wouldn't take him.
But
But so, what kind of cars did they have in the 1940s?
car production was slowing down because of the war effort. So let's see here.
And what was the average price of a brand new car? And were they buying it?
1940 Ford and the 1940 Chevrolet Special Deluxe were among the most popular cars.
Okay. And how much would those go for? Or do they tell you?
Why now?
Or do they tell you how much it was? If a house cost $2,000 that year, the car has to be in the hundreds or something.
So 1940 Ford Deluxe.
Yeah.
Was between $700 and $721.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. It's house for like $2,000.
Oh, look at this thing. It's beautiful.
If the house was $2,000, the cars have to be cheap. I mean, really cheap. So, but yeah, were people buying it?
They were buying it.
I'm sure they didn't have that money because of the war was going on, right?
Well, Ford was starting to transition to wartime production. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, and a lot of cars didn't come out, right?
Take a look at this thing. Look at how beautiful that is.
Hold on for a second. Let me click it. Yeah, that was nice. But I don't like the purple.
I love the maroon.
And how much was it? How much did it say it was?
That was $700 back in the day.
No, right now when I saw it.
Oh, it's like 85,000 or something like that.
Man,
If it has low mileage and stuff like that, it'll go up and up and up in price.
Sam. Go back to bed. I was in the ER all night.
He's a bit high morphine.
Yep. So yeah. But yeah, man, $700 for a car, brand new car, was
That's half your yearly wages.
That is amazing too. I mean, give me a break.
I know. That's insane, isn't it?
Yeah, Sam, I'm feeling a little bit better
Yeah, he's just high.
after the drugs.
He's
But
been
yeah,
drugged.
yeah, if uh, like I said, like I always say on these episodes, if I had a time machine and go back to that period and take the money that I have now to there, I can live like a king, right?
Yeah, but you would also be segregated against as well.
Yeah,
Because you're Korean.
that is true, though. Yeah, that you weren't right about that.
You would not be well liked.
Yeah, but what if you're
You would
rich?
probably honestly be losing all of your money if you went in 1940.
Really? Why
Mm-hmm.
would you say that?
Because anyone who looked Asian was sent to the internment camps.
Good God, that is. What about this scenario? I don't go back to the 1940s, but I send like American dude back into the 1940s with my money. And ask them if they can buy all these cars and houses for me and put it under a name, and I can redeem it now. like, have you ever seen Back to the Future Part 3?
Yeah.
Where Doc hides the Lord in like a cave,
Mm-hmm.
so Marty can find the DeLorean and take it into the old West.
Mm-hmm.
I would do that. I would hide some of the cars in a cave and go back again and get it. But right now, those cars are like worth
A lot of money.
thousands and thousands of dollars.
Yeah, they are.
It's like
Let's see here.
if you get, even if you have original everything, it's gonna be like man. But
Yeah, I mean, sorry about my hair, everyone.
No, you're okay. You're okay, Marv.
Whoa!
The wet bandits. The wet bandits. But yeah, man.
At least it's better than the moist bandits.
Oh God.
I hate that word so much.
What? Moist?
Moist.
You know what? You know who loves that word?
Such a dirty word.
Yeah, but you know who loves that word?
A lot of people.
The guy that was in our chat.
Moist.
Yep. He always says
Moist.
every single video he makes. That word is in there. So that's a big shout out to you, the Northwest Wind. And also Sam. I know who you are, Sam. But yeah. So yeah. Are you you have anything more to say, Phil?
Not really. I do have 2 uploads coming this week. I just didn't know how long it would take. I at least have one upload from my new channel, which will be restoring antiques, and it'll be of this. This will be what I'll be doing.
Okay, here we go. We got a preview.
I got some antique sleigh bells.
Oh wow!
Got some antique sleigh bells. You can already tell I've already done a little bit. Let's see here. Yeah. You can already tell I've done a little bit.
How
You
much?
can tell the difference between this one and this one.
How much did that cost you?
This is $95 for a pair of sleigh bells.
And how old is it?
I think that's from the 30s,
Okay.
maybe even older.
So you're gonna show people how to restore it to shiny. Okay.
It's basically just making the bells shiny and making the leather shiny or in better condition. So.
All right, guys. If you like that kind of stuff,
And then the following week, or whenever I get the chance to work on it, I'll be doing this. It's a old 24-pound food scale.
Okay. Nice.
So it's an old spring-weighted food scale that I'll be using for my other channel for weighing dough and stuff like that.
All right, that's cool. So yeah, if you like that kind of stuff, go check it out. And please help us.
And then also, if you guys want to see any more cooking content, I'll be uploading soon. And hopefully, if all goes well, I can hopefully start doing hopefully I can start doing the state series again.
Yeah, dude, I'm still waiting for that video I sent you.
California, huh?
Yep. That was about, I think that was like 5 or 6 months ago.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Do you still have it?
Yeah, I still got it.
All right.
It's saved. So.
All right. But anyway, guys, yeah, there's going to be a new video coming out probably today or on Monday. I'm not sure. Me and my editor are working on a video together, and it's going to be a title. Is True Love the MVP of the league this year? We're going to talk about True Love first start to now and see if he is a MVP caliber quarterback for the Green Bay Packers. Is he or is he not? So we're working on that video. Me and my editor are working on that video.
Or is it the Micah Parsons effect?
Yeah. We just finished filming it about an hour ago. And if you see the video, you're gonna see me be so happy because I was still on the painkillers. So, and I also had a Red Bull also with it. So I was kind of hyper. But yeah, but watch out for that video. It's coming out soon. Tomorrow I finally get my MRI done on Monday. They finally called me back and set up a date. So I might be a little bit loopy Monday night when I do the Monday night game.
What time is the game tomorrow?
It is a 10 o'clock morning game here, so it'll be 12 o'clock your time.
I can join you for that.
All right, so we're going to do the Packers, Browns, It's in Cleveland, Ohio, where the Browns play, and I'm hoping we get the dub. We get the dub, and then after that, it's Sunday Night Football next week. Packers and the Cowboys. And you know what that means? Micah is going back to Dallas. Hey, Hawkins. Good morning. And I just want to tell everybody thank you for all the well wishes. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And once again, help Phil out. Go check his channel out.
Help brother out.
If you like to restore old stuff.
Yeah, the first video will be of me restoring these antique sleigh bells. As you can tell, I've actually already done a couple of them. You can see this one is the one of the ones I polished. This one is not one that I polished, so they're a little bit different. So this one's a little bit shinier, this one's not. So I'll be just polishing it.
That's cool. So yeah, if you like that kind of stuff, go check it out. And then Kenton is starting his YouTube channel and Twitch also, so go check his channel out. I will have it in the description tomorrow on the Packers and the Browns game. And tomorrow,
Joe Flacco's gonna get murdered tomorrow.
You know what? I would love to see.
That might be a 70 burger right there. We might put up 70 points against the Browns.
I would love to see Shedeur Sanders.
He's going to get mauled too. And it doesn't matter who they put in front.
But the Packers have to watch out for Myles Garrett too. So
yeah, that's fair.
Myles Garrett is a beast. But like I said, guys, yeah, if you like that kind of video, go to Phil's channel. 34 to 13. My prediction.
Yeah, the only touchdown they score though is a defensive touchdown.
My prediction was 43-10. So I'm a little biased. So yeah.
I'll say we'll go on a limb. I'll just say 70-20.
Ouch. Where?
The Packers.
In Cleveland?
Oh, hell yeah. The Cleveland Browns suck.
I know that Myles Garrett can ruin stuff on offense for us.
I mean, hell, it may be 70-13 because the only touchdown that Cleveland can score is on defense.
They do have a good defense, but they have a terrible offense.
That's the reason why I say the only touchdown they'll score is on defense.
But yeah, guys, and I'll be doing 2 games tomorrow. I'll be doing the Packers game, and I'll be doing the Sunday night game. And the Sunday night game is I'm not sure if it's going to be a good game. It's between the Chiefs and
all right, I'll be right back, guys.
And the New York Giants. But yeah, I'll be doing the morning game and the primetime night game and Monday night game. So I hope you're there for those. In the meantime, like I always say, stay safe, stay positive, and always go Pack Go. And I'll see you tomorrow. For Phil and me, we'll see you in about 2 weeks. Alright guys, you guys have a great day, and I'll see you later.